For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true. Otherwise, select no. The table shows two columns, statement and answer. Row 1, Azure Pay-As-You-Go pricing is an example of CapEx. Row 2, paying electricity for your data center is an example of OpEx. Row 3, deploying your own data center is an example of CapEx.
To solve this, it is important to understand the fundamental difference between capital expenditure and operational expenditure. Capital expenditure, or CapEx, involves a major upfront investment in physical assets or infrastructure. In contrast, operational expenditure, or OpEx, refers to the ongoing costs associated with the daily operation of a business. Determining which category an expense falls into depends on whether the money is spent to acquire a long-term asset or to keep operations running.
In my view, the correct answer for the first statement is no, for the second is yes, and for the third is yes. The pay-as-you-go model is a cloud consumption strategy where you pay only for the resources you use, which is a classic example of OpEx rather than CapEx. Because this is a recurring consumption cost, it cannot be classified as a capital expense. The cost of electricity to power a data center is an ongoing, recurring operational requirement, which confirms it as OpEx. Finally, constructing your own data center requires significant upfront investment in property, buildings, and hardware, which is the definition of CapEx. As a helpful exam tip, always remember that cloud consumption is almost always OpEx, whereas large, one-time investments in physical infrastructure are typically CapEx.